Hey everyone, quick one today because I want to show you a better way to slice up your long videos without the usual frame-by-frame headache. If you have ever sat in professional editing software hunting for that exact frame where the scene flips, you know the drill. Scrub, nudge, zoom in, and repeat. Honestly, that constant scrubbing is the most tedious part of the creative process. But there is a much easier path forward. Instead of manually scanning every single second for transitions, you can let smart tools do the heavy lifting and find those change points for you. Most major editing suites have a scene edit detection feature where you right-click your clip, pick Apply Cut, and let the software analyze the footage for you. That is neat, and it certainly works, but it can be kind of limited when you are dealing with complex camera movements or long sequences. Sometimes it nails every single transition perfectly, but other times you end up with a bunch of tiny, useless clips that force you back into the frame-by-frame grind. That is where I have been leaning lately, using AI tools that take it a step further than just finding a visual cut. These tools don't just detect cuts. They actually find the specific parts of your long videos that are statistically likely to perform as short, engaging clips. The difference is huge because scene edit detection is basically asking, did the pixels change, while modern AI asks, did the energy change? It looks for punchlines, emotional reactions, or highlights worth turning into an Instagram or TikTok short that grabs attention immediately. That extra layer of what I call viral sense is exactly what saves you hours of manual labor every single week. Let me walk you through a simple workflow so you get the picture of how this actually changes your daily routine. Imagine you have got a 45-minute interview, a podcast episode, or a long conference talk that needs to be chopped down. The old way is a massive loop. You scrub for quotes, you copy, you cut, you resize, you export, you upload, and you repeat it all over again. With smarter tools, you upload the full file once. The AI analyzes it, slices out the best moments, and hands you a stack of 60-second clips. These clips are ready for you to quickly preview, tweak, and publish, which honestly feels like magic when you see it happen. Here is exactly what I do. I upload my long master file to the platform and let it run a few deep analysis passes. First, it runs scene change detection, so it still understands where the shots actually switch in the edit. Second, it runs audio and transcript analysis to find emotional spikes, punchlines, or those specific attention-grabbing phrases. Finally, it uses attention modeling to predict what people are likely to watch until the very end, which is crucial for retention. It then generates a set of candidate clips, each with suggested in and out points, captions, and even thumbnail options to choose from. You review them, make tiny edits if you want, and then schedule them directly to your preferred social media channels. Scheduling is another huge pain point that most people ignore until they find themselves stuck manually posting every single day. The best flow ties clip creation and scheduling together so you can pick your frequency and let the AI handle the posting cadence. This way your channel keeps feeding itself consistently, and you are not permanently chained to the upload button. I do not want to sound like I am shilling, but there are other decent tools like Descript for transcript-based editing. CapCut is also great for mobile quick edits and fancy effects, while Premiere remains king for frame-accurate control. But each has its limits, like Descript being clunky for multi-camera, or Premiere lacking built-in viral clip selection. That is why I like platforms that combine a smart clip picker with scheduling, because you get both creative control and massive scale. If you want to try this now, here are a few practical tips to get the best results without overthinking it. First, do not expect absolute perfection, because AI gives you the best candidates, not necessarily the final polished cut. Second, tweak those in and out points for pacing, because sometimes the AI cuts a hair too early or too late. Third, use the suggested captions as a base, but always humanize them to add your own personal touch. Fourth, schedule the clips instead of dropping them all at once, because consistent spacing beats spikes for long-term discovery. Now, imagine I have uploaded a sample video that jumps between different locations and topics to test the software. Normally, I would scrub to every transition, zoom in 1 frame before and 1 frame after, which works but takes forever. With a modern clip-making AI, you just tell it to analyze the file and it immediately gives you a list of thumbnail previews. When the algorithm marks a cut, just double-check around that point to confirm your own eye agrees with the decision. Sometimes the AI does a near-perfect job, and other times you will need to tighten a cut by a frame or two, which is totally normal. The time you save by not having to find every single transition manually is honestly massive for your workflow. One more nuance to remember: not every viral moment happens at a scene change, as sometimes the best short is in the middle of a continuous shot. That is why you want a tool that analyzes audio and audience attention patterns rather than just looking for a jump in the camera angle. If you are still doing manual frame-by-frame chopping for every long video you produce, it is time to stop. Use tools that help you detect scene edits, but also pick out the moments that actually matter to your audience. It is the only realistic way to scale your content without burning out. So try a workflow where you let the AI suggest the heavy lifting. Thanks for watching, and if you want a follow-up where I actually walk through uploading a file and reviewing clips, say the word. If you have tried scene edit detection or used AI for auto clips, drop your experience below so we can help each other avoid the scrubbing grind. That is it for today, so subscribe for more tips, hit like if you learned something, and check our page for more time-saving workflows.